Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War with me, your host, Luckymarine, and we have just finished the major battle of Shiloh, which it went okay. Strength of numbers, initial numbers, was fairly even, but we did end up winning the fight. Inflicting losses at a rate of just over 2-1. We took a lot more guns because we ended up overrunning a few of their positions. Didn't get a lot of guns from them in terms of spoils of war, but what can you do? So back on the screen, we've got a couple of people who dead, so we're gonna have to fill them out. Thankfully, we've got a couple of colonels ready to jump in. We'll chuck Mr. Beardman Andrews in there. And Captain Kirk, Colonel Kirk. Alright, I will start filling out some of these units. what can we get now? Assault cost gives us a melee of 10, a morale of 10, and a stamina of 10, which is nice. However, as a union, you don't really want to be getting into melee scraps too often, and the further you get into the game, the less effective your weapons become as melee, as instruments of melee. I mean, the first rifles are essentially a big tube that chucks out a ball. They're really long. You chuck a bayonet on the end and it becomes a spear, and you just fight with a spear and a club. Whereas by the time you get to the end, by the time you get to the better rifles, you can get the melee stat comes down, because they're actually, you start bashing people around the head with your gun, and you're going to start to damage it. Anyway, let's get back on this. So we will unlock, what's the next one? Firearms course. Firearms plus 10, reloading time minus 10%, accuracy minus 10. So they're good at getting more rounds off, but they're firing willy-nilly anywhere they can. And what's this? Firearms plus 10, reloading time plus 10%, and accuracy plus 10%. I think we'll take this. Every round that misses the opposition is a wasted reload anyway. I would rather a little bit, 10% extra reload time for 10% of those rounds. 10% of what, 2,000? 2,000 people that fire for hitting their target. So we'll pick up marksman training. We'll fill up with rookies to the point where we retain the marksman training. We'll look at filling up with again marksman training, I think. Okay, you can't select both. You have to go down. Okay, makes sense. Again, we'll fill up with rookies to the point where we're just on the verge of losing it. There we go. Toon, you're on the very edge. Probably fill majority with veterans here if we can. Not far away from unlocking the next aspect. Same with wow. Same with Sweetie. I'll grab endurance, I think. Speed plus 10. Yep. The plus 10% to speed just enables you to flank around arm is just that little bit quicker. So instead of taking 2 shots from them, you might only take 1. I will just fill you up with rookies. That's fine. Kirk, again, fill you up with rookies. And Johnson. Now the cannons. Do want to upgrade our cannons. We probably have the money for it. Now let's fill up these ranks with veterans now. At least 1500. They are quite expensive.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Got 750 with you. And 1500 with you. So that left us with plenty enough. Plenty enough. Let's just fill out. There we go. So we've got, what do we have in the shop? We have 12-pounder Napoleons, which are just better all around. Lots of things. The efficiency goes up, though, so the reloading stays the same. Okay. But they pump out a lot of extra damage. Damage of 65 as opposed to a damage of 41. Effective range goes up by 100 meters. Rate of fire stays the same. Accuracy stays the same, and melee stays the same. So there's still howitzer class, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, they are smoothbore. Maybe not. Maybe not. What damage are you? 56? You're 65, yeah. I think we might even swap them both out from Napoleon if we can. And I've heard that, reading the forums, etc., etc., that the amount of guns that an artillery unit has, it doesn't scale properly. So in one of the previous patches, it was figured out that 12 guns is the optimum amount of guns to have, and any amount of guns after that actually brought the effectiveness of the unit down, which is weird. So we might... Can we not lose the guns? Can we not take guns away? Can we not put guns in the shop? In the armory? We should be able to. Right, let's swap you out for Napoleon. A lot more damage. Range comes down, I believe. 1500, 1400. But you get the most amount of kills from your cannons when the enemy are at close range. You might pick off 20 to 30 at longer ranges throughout the course of a battle, but it's a short range. You've got 3 types of shot with a cannon. I didn't realise this before. I've since learnt it. And we'll try and identify those types of shot in the next battle. You've got you've got ball, you've got shell, and you've got canister, and it automatically switches between what is, and you can only figure it out by the cannon animation. I'd like it to be I would have liked it to be a selectable thing on every cannon unit, whether you use your canister, essentially grape shot, anything metal that they can pick up, nuts, bolts, washers, musket balls, just anything rammed down the barrel. Okay. Swap you out for Napoleon. Probably swap you out for Napoleon as well. Why can't I have less? Why can't I put less? I'd like to be able to take away guns here. I'd like to be able to put some of these in the armory. Because in the shop there's 15 Napoleons. I'd rather trick these 24 guns into the armory and have a 15 gun Napoleon squad. Oh well, I suppose we can make our own here. Get 15. Napoleon. There we go. Also, with our remaining money, we should probably look at our rifles. Springfield 1855. So if we've got anything better that we can upgrade to. Harper's Ferry. Harper's Ferry would be an upgrade. It'd probably be an upgrade on the Lorenz as well, and I think the Lorenz is used by these guys down here. Let's fill you up. Nope, Harper's Ferry. Springfield. Harper's Ferry, Lorenz. Springfield 1840, yeah, we'll swap you out. Wow. We need 44,000 to give them better rifles. I'm going to bring our supply wagon down just so that we get enough money. Actually, we probably don't need to. Selling the rifles that we got in the armory. We'll do that first, actually. The stuff that we captured. So you, and you. Get rid of all of you. And you. Get rid of the 6-pounders. And the 12-pounders. And the 10-pound ordnance. Alright. We'll give you the better stuff now. We can. Excellent. So, Harper's Ferry. Lorenz, Harper's Ferry. Springfield. Let's give you Harper's Ferry. Okay, let's not. I can sell them. Will give us enough to upgrade these to Harper's Ferry. Just. And we'll swap these out for the 2,000 that we took off Loomis. So slowly phasing out the Lorenz rifle for, at the very least, the Springfield 1855. And then gradually trying to push everyone onto the Harper's Ferry. If we can. And that'll do, I think. That will do. So, next fight. After our faffing for 15 minutes or so. Now these individual battles, they do have, I've figured out, an actual date on them. So I think I'm going to try do them in order of date. Just to try be a little bit more historical if I can. So it looks like Secure the River. Secure River comes first. 15 promo, yep. Goes Secure River, Rendezvous, 7 points. So we'll go for this first. So preparing for an offensive. Why do we not have? You did not defeat Confederate army marching towards Hanover Court House. You did not defeat the army at the Battle of 7 Pines. Battle of 7 Pines. West Virginia. You know, defeat the enemy at the Battle of 7 Pines. But this is the Battle of 7 Pines. What? Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll do Secure River. Okay. Onwards. Capture Hill. Brigades 12. We have 10. Good. Looks like we're going to be fighting into cover. That's not going to happen. You all know me by now. We'll end up flanking. Try push through the gap. Probably try and secure this this cover here. Sweep around the back. If we can. I don't know. Let's go. Operation West Virginia have commenced for our army. We have to land a portion of our army into enemy soil. Start securing land for the Union. Oh, this looks like the edge of the map. Yeah, great. General Bragg's on top of the hill. Great. Oh, this looks pretty open. I wonder if we can get across here. Perhaps. The artillery support of our ironclads. Okay. We have ironclads. I wonder what kind of range they have. We might just send out skirmishers. Uncover whatever they can. Let the ironclads take them out. Be very cautious in your advance. A direct frontal assault on the high ground can lead to heavy losses that we cannot afford. Yeah, I know, I've been trying to say that. So it looks like we have ironclads in the river, 2 of them. We can detach skirmishers, probably put them in this copse of trees here. Again, cover here. Cover here. And I'll probably send the bulk of our forces north. South, there's too much. Looks like we'd be fighting into woods straight away. I'd like to get at least around the back of them. Squish them between us and ironclads, firing into the rear of them when they turn around to face us. So, 2-star Uber Elites. Let's get you over here. We don't want to be detaching skirmishers from those. We want those at full strength. Anyone at 0-star? Nope. So Andrews, Kirk. Andrews, Kirk, Johnson will use to detach skirmishers. The rest we'll send you off the other way. Okay, let's go. Have a quick pause there. Can we? I'd like there to be a double movement. Is there a double movement? Control shift? No. I'd like to get across here and then round. I think if we cut across here, we're just going to get contacted by probably cannons over here. So can I get over here, press shift, and have another movement? Nope. Shift just brings up your what direction you face. Useful, I suppose. What about over here and then Control Shift? Nope. Alright. Let's just get you across the river. Let's just get you all across the river. And you three. We'll detach skirmishers from you three. And we'll probably have them. We'll have these main units. Probably sit in these woods. Get you pushed up into there. Let's try and bring you down to the edge of the map here. And you into this cover here. Again, turn off firing. They'll probably get seen before they get to these woods, but once they're in these woods they should have enough cover and enough stealth. Oh wow. Yeah, they should have enough cover and enough stealth to be able to get hidden again. Right, so they made it into the woods. 100% cover. Uh-oh. Reflanked a little bit. No, keep going. If we can draw them into the range of the ironclads, if we can draw them into the range of our troops in the woods. That'd be nice. Are you lot? Let's move you over there. They've all been undetected so far. No, this I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like how they shuffle around. They're not required to shuffle. No shuffling was mentioned. No, stop. Sit there and be happy. Did mention this on the forums. I know the edge of the map is here. But it's still a little bit difficult. A little bit difficult maneuvering things around here. Okay. Looks like these are coming across the river at us. All the cannons. Unlimber. And all the dudes. Let's have you facing this way. Just for now. If they're going to cross open ground. That is. I don't know where they're going. I don't know what this is meant to be. We might be able to get flanking shots if they're going to march back. Nope. You're back. Alright, so we're seeing skirmishes. Let's have you run it. Now these are shells that are landing, but we should be able to fire canister shot, and that's the canister shot. Animation, I suppose you could call it. Okay, so I've routed them. Let's continue. Okay. I wondered if we'd be able to tempt them into a little fight down here. But with us fighting out of cover and them having to fight into it. Nope. Continue fighting. Yeah, you're going to need to run. Didn't do that much damage to them, unfortunately. Let's bring you into line with the other cannons. Let's have you take out them. Yeah, I'm going to need you to run. Get flanking shots on these guys. Okay, we've just been seen. Can we get a few shots off? Let's press forward. Looks like they've pushed a lot of their troops over here. Oh. Let's have all of you running. Now let's bring our skirmishers down here. Bring our cannons right up to the rear of our army. Let's try and get different shell types going on. Flying into cover. It is not ideal. Don't know how they're firing onto us when we've been unspotted here. Oh, let's move up. Try and dislodge these guys that are in full cover, unfortunately. And these horses seem to be stuck. Alright. We'll start wrapping around this edge, I think. And let's try and push into their cover. Steal it away from them. Skirmishers just here. Right, let's push into the woods. This guy's having a lot of issues with these horses. Push in, we'll get a little bit of cover, and we'll bring our cannons a little bit further in. Now let's get you two running, and let's get the skirmishers flanking from the edges. I'd like Walton to get involved in this, however, he seems to be struggling. Let's get you charging in there. Try to route these as quickly as we can. Sweeney, you're going to need you to actually stay there. And we'll try to get around the sides of Jackson. Oh, this turned into a little bit of a cluster. Alright. Now I'm going to need you to run. You get from the back there? You can, excellent. Continue firing at the routed troops. And bring our supply wagon up to the front, along with myself. Oh, okay. Draw. Did time run out? Hold Forest Hill. Did we not get there? One guy wounded, one guy got promotion. Did we not? Really, did we not get there? Should have been looking at the time. Should have been looking at how much time that we had left. I wonder... I don't know. On other fights, the time has run out and we've been given extra time. Not been given extra time, but the scenario hasn't ended. So I don't know why it ended there. Because we definitely turned the tide of that fight. We had got the upper hand. Dislodged them from the cover that they were in, and we were pushing on through. That's weird. That's weird. I'd like a little bit more information about that. I'd like it to be, if the time runs out, you won't get extra time. And I'd like maybe another battle say, if the time runs out, you do get extra. I don't know. I don't know. Because that was a winnable fight. Easily a winnable fight. Rotation has come down. We still get a little bit of money. A few troops. Let's Chuck. You're in charge of that. And if we fill you out with rookies, are we going to lose that? Marksmanship? Yep. We'll fill the rest out with veterans. Alright. That was disappointing. Thought it was rookie until we almost lost this. Marksmanship principles, and we'll fill out with veterans if we can. There we go. Andrews, yeah, you can have a lot of rookies. It's not going to affect you too much. Kirk, again, little rookies. It's not going to affect you too much.
Yes, sir.
You get a lot of veterans. A little bit disheartened with that last fight. I suppose we should have, I should have looked at the timer and been a little bit more on the ball there. So you, and you. We'll keep the Lorenz rifles. Just in case we need to make an emergency other troop, little regiment. We can at least give them half decent rifles. Brigadier General Loomis is wounded, but they should come back to fall pretty quickly. I mean, in terms of losses, we did quite well there. I thought we'd have had more losses than that. Considering that we were fighting into quite a stubborn Confederate force that didn't really want to relinquish its cover. That was a winnable fight. That was a winnable fight. Balls. Anyway, I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. We will try harder in the next fight, but that will be in the next episode. Until then, from me, from Ultimate General Civil War, do take care.